Check out this man meat right here.
Oh, no, not the
Man meat.
Welcome back to another strange and mysterious whoopty podcast. Yeah, of course, I'm one of your hosts, G. Introduce yourself, fellas.
5999. Ready
Yes,
to
sir.
roll. Ready to
Hey, the
roll.
one and only with that Punisher shirt. Or is that a Punisher shirt?
Nah, it's just a skull.
Oh, skull. Okay.
But anytime you see a single skull, you always think of Punisher.
That's what I thought of, right?
You always think of the original Justice OG. Talking
Yeah.
about that street justice. You're gonna fucking kill my family? I'm gonna put bullets in you, bro.
You ain't lying,
You're
right?
not. There's no judge and jury. There's
I
only
am
a
the
there's
judge,
only an executioner, and that's
right?
it.
Hey, what did he say in Man on Fire? He says, "I'm just the messenger.
Oh yeah,
I'm just trying to get you to where you need to go."
yeah. I'm just think of me as like what did he say? Uh, a chauffeur or something like that. Or when his friend told him, "You don't understand. He's an artist, and he's about to
Right?
paint his most beautiful painting ever."
He just arranged the meeting. That's all he does. That's
Jeez.
just crazy. Last but not least,
McVice. What's going
McVice.
on?
McVice with the McVice.
McVice, Florida
Hey,
McVice.
Florida
That's right.
McVice.
That's right.
Nice.
Miami.
Well, no, but
Hey, you
We
wish,
call him
like, I wish I was in
we,
Miami.
we call him Big Poppy around these parts.
no, that would be G, Mr. Poppy Chulo.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I'm,
Papi
I'm,
Chulo.
I'm
Poppy
just, Mc, I'm
Chulo.
just McVice, man. I'm just a guy. Whatever, you know.
He's just a guy that knows a guy,
Yep, pretty much. I'm just a messenger, you know.
right? Well, shit, fellas. Well, our last podcast has been a couple weeks, but we had some interesting stuff happen. And so I
Yeah.
thought tonight we would kind of take a look and see at those different, instances where, some strange shit happened that I've never seen from all the shows that we've ever done.
Yeah.
So y'all's ready to take a look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
do
we
it.
got to do a call out for our cousin Rick. Rick the
Okay, for
Stick.
Rick.
We're talking about you, buddy. Yeah, I was talking to him and I told him, I was like, hey, dude, you should hop on the podcast with us.
And what did Rick say?
He was like, oh, no, but I want to watch it. And so I told him, I said, well, the next time we do one, we're gonna give you a call out, a shout out. Rick Gallegos, if you are watching, we love you, brother.
For sure. All right, cool beans. So let's take a look and see. The first one, if you notice, it's going to be at 35. Okay.
Check out this man meat right here.
Oh, no, not
Man meat.
Welcome back to another strange and mysterious whoopty podcast. Of course, I'm one of your hosts, G. Introduce yourself. So if you look up into this area right here, okay,
Yeah.
you're going to see a little light. You see where my mouse is?
Yeah.
So you're going to see it kind of float up, right? So I had seen that kind of live, but I thought, it's dust. Watch.
It's
Section.
McVice, and I know I haven't been here for a while, but I'm back.
He's back.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Y'all see that go up?
Yeah,
No,
So that was
no,
you
I
didn't see
didn't.
that?
No,
I did.
So watch, look up here.
and I know I haven't been here for a while, but I'm back.
Yeah, look. He's back,
Yeah.
right?
He's back on the attack.
Did you see it, McVice?
No,
Still didn't see it?
no, I
Yeah,
didn't.
I saw it. Well, what are you on your phone? Or are you on a
Yeah, I'm on my
Oh,
phone.
that's
Okay.
why he's not going to be able to see it, Gabe.
Okay, yeah. So
It's
you
so
see where
small.
you see the little mouse that's right here?
Yeah.
So
I see
watch,
that.
you're gonna see it go right here and it's gonna go up. Watch.
Okay.
So
And I know I haven't been here for a while, but I'm back.
he's back
There, right there.
right?
He's back on the.
Did you see it follow it with my mouse?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw your mouse pointer, but I believe it was there. You know.
Okay. So right there was the first one, right? And I was like, okay, that's weird. Now fast forward to let's go to the next one, which is 11:43.
him. He was.
Okay. So 11:43, I believe I see it either here or here. Let's see. Let's scoot it back.
I think it could be a mixture of both. He probably saw a lot of crazy shit. If you're looking at it in the conspiracy angle, the
Right there. You see it?
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
saw that.
You saw that one, how it went up? So I
Yeah.
kept seeing these things all night, right? And I'm like, what the hell is that?
Conspiracy angle. The
Right there.
president Yeah, right after. yeah.
Right.
No?
So what's strange about these things, right? Like if it's bugs, then it's gonna be like flying around, right? Like,
Yeah. No, yeah. There's right now there's no bugs, there's no air
yeah,
in
there's
here.
nothing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I kept seeing that. Now this one, okay, now this is the one I want you guys to look at my face when I see this shit. Because I'm like,
Cool.
what the hell is that? So look at my face. So I'm over here and Matthew's talking and watch this fucking thing go from here up and then kind of like do this weird thing. It looks like a Q-tip and it kind of like floats down. Watch.
Then here comes along corporations or people, super PACs that can contribute to political. Those vehicles of
Yeah.
lobbying didn't
Goes
exist
up.
back then. That's like a
Down.
feature of
What
from
is
the
that?
80s and on.
Oh,
I had a hard time following that. Rewind it.
Okay, watch. Here, look at it again. It's gonna go up
People,
like this, and
super
then it's gonna come
PACs
out.
that can contribute to political. Those vehicles of
Right
lobbying
there?
didn't exist
Yeah.
back then. That's like a
Right there. What is that?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Now look at my face. Watch.
feature of from the 80s and on, I believe, and
What
the
the
90s.
hell is
So
that?
I think he just knew, even
So I'm watching this shit live while Matthew's talking, and I'm like, what in the hell is that?
weird.
Okay. So, let's just look at that.
That's
one
like a
more time.
feature of
Yeah. It looks like
here comes
something's
along corporations or
floating
people,
down.
super
There's not a
PACs
lot of dust
that can
in this
contribute to
room.
political. Those vehicles of
Right,
lobbying
goes up.
didn't exist back then. That's
Yeah.
like a
It
What
like
is
floats
that?
down.
I don't
Floats
know,
down.
man. That is weird.
And then look how it floats down and kind of like jiggles.
feature of from the 80s.
Yeah, that was weird. That one was really weird.
Right.
Well, it
That is
almost looked because I
weird.
went like this. It almost like it was moving out of the way or something.
Yeah.
Because I was making like a movement.
So there was 3, right? So I'm
Uh-huh.
there going, what the hell is that?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Now let's go to 2042.
or
Now I
a
believe.
couple little
You see it
there's
again?
another one
Okay, so this is the one where Matthew sees it right behind him.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go
or a
straight up
couple
right
little
there. You see it
there's
again? Okay.
Yeah.
So look at it again.
this game of Overwatch or whatever.
Gonna go right behind his
But
head like
yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah, I think that there could possibly be some either one or a couple
Right
little
there. You see it
there's
again?
another one.
Right?
Yep. I saw that. Yep. And then like before it gets out of frame, it disappears.
Uh-huh. So McVice, did you see that one?
Yeah, I did actually.
You saw that one. Okay. So the way that this light is moving, it's moving across, it's moving up and down straight. What do you think that is?
So I mean, I guess it. I mean, if we're going to look at it skeptically, it could be something in the air. But what's got me a little freaked about it'd be different. Like if the air conditioner was running, and I knew that there was air movement in this room, it'd be easier to just say, oh well, that's just some artifact in the air, right? A piece of hair, a piece of dust, a lint, whatever. But the part that's freaky is, like I've told you guys before, I have my comic books in this room. The vent is closed. There is no movement in this room, whether it be heater or air conditioning. 1. 2, there's not a fan in here. I would think to have stuff in. The only thing I could think is that maybe as because during the day I'm not in here, and then when I come in here, I turn on all the lights, and maybe that heat creates a
Hmm.
some kind of updraft. But even still, at the speed these things are moving, I don't know. I don't know. And and the other part about it is that's weird is if we would have been seeing these all the time whenever we did podcasts. Why, if it
Yeah,
was, if it was,
that's true.
if it was something that I would assume we're sitting here doing a paranormal podcast where all we're doing is looking for squiggly lines on on videos of weird shit that we would have noticed it before, right? How many? We're on already. What episode are we on?
89.
So that to me also is kind of odd. If it
Yeah.
was if it was a environmental thing, it should have happened before, and we would
Yeah.
have noticed it before. Why? Why do I don't know. That to me is just another part of it that is a little befuddling.
Yeah. And look, the frequency of those lights, right? It's not like a car passing by where you see a light beam, travel and then it
Yeah,
goes, right? And then it's gone. Then you don't see it anymore.
yeah,
But here throughout our 39 minutes, right, we kept seeing these lights over and over again. And like I said, the one
yeah.
at 16 to me is the strangest. I've only seen that before in another ghost hunting. Was it Ghost Adventures? Where
Uh
it
huh.
looks like that and it kind of like floats across like that. And it looked like it had mass. This thing, whatever it was, it looked like it had some mass to it floating away.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Heather, well, and
What do
what did
you
I
think?
tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? My mother-in-law's stuff, all of her most important stuff,
Uh-huh.
letters, pictures, uh, her coin bank that she had when she was a child, I believe is in here.
Yeah.
So, and remember, we're right here, we're right above the kitchen. And remember, I've told you guys this before. The kitchen has some weird fucking energy.
Yeah.
It's not like scary bad, but there's times when we're like, I get the feeling that there's a presence in the damn kitchen saying, "Hey, don't forget about me." Kind of like feelings. I don't know.
Interesting.
Hmm.
What do you think, McVi, seeing this stuff? Because I know you missed it last time live. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. Like live, I wasn't seeing it at all. But no, I think it's also interesting that Matthew didn't see any of these lights while they were happening.
Hmm.
That's what's
Yeah,
also very
I
interesting
didn't.
about it. So only the
I
camera picked it up.
Yeah, I didn't see any. Like I
Right.
didn't see any. Like trust me, if I saw or if I felt
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
like a presence or something kind of like when something goes by you and even
Hmm.
though it doesn't touch you, there's like a weird magnetic there's a feeling that you can feel when something goes by you.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, absolutely.
Um, I didn't feel any of that.
Right.
I
Yeah.
didn't
So
see
it's
any
like
of it.
whatever frequency it was on, it was just picked up by the camera and that's it.
Well, and that's how many supernatural videos have we seen where people don't see the
Yeah,
stuff
exactly.
and so crazy shit happens and they're just unawares and then at a much later date they go back and look at their camera and go,
Hmm.
how did I miss that? And
Exactly.
maybe it's because okay, if we're talking about the supernatural here and we're talking about you know we've talked about this before where we felt like maybe there's a thing where spirits can go about their business when they're not trying to be noticed and they really don't give a shit about you. They're just doing their thing. And then there's of course the times when they're actually trying to be noticed. And that's the difference between benevolent spirits, right? And
Mhm.
that are just kind of doing their thing and ones that maybe have more of a negative bent. Because there's a definite difference when we've seen plenty of videos where you can tell that that spirit was trying to get noticed
Hmm.
and whatever
Yeah.
it was doing, whether it was moving a chandelier or moving chairs, whatever. And then there's the times where people were just doing their thing, and the camera, the all-seeing eye, right, that sees in all kinds of different spectrums. Wait, there was kind of something right there. That did you guys see that?
No, what was it?
No,
Uh, I saw like it was like a weird little, maybe like a light,
Interesting.
like a weird little shimmer. I don't know. But
Hey, I'm gonna start calling you ghetto boys. My mind's playing tricks on me. Dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun, dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun.
But who knows? I don't know. Maybe, my guess, like I've said before, is I think it's benevolent. And if it is my mother-in-law, she's just hanging out.
Yeah, most definitely. If it is, Matthew's mother-in-law, thank you so much for appearing on our podcast because we
Yeah,
caught quite a few, so we appreciate that.
yeah, yeah. Maybe she's interested. Maybe she's like, oh, I'm going to show these boys. I could hear my mother-in-law's voice. I'm going to show these boys something, or
Right?
or something like that. Um, but Heather feels her mom in this space, and she's felt it before. So it wouldn't surprise me. But also remember, the family that used to live here in this house, also they were up to some weird shit.
oh no.
Yeah, the we found bloody handprints in the bathroom,
Oh
Oh
man.
wow.
wine stains on the ceiling.
What the?
So apparently the guy and his wife would fight like cats and dogs. And there was some definite physical and emotional abuse going on.
Hmm.
And who knows, who knows? There were kids in the house. Uh she ended up getting into wanting a divorce because he was kind of an abusive asshole. So what there was definitely some stuff that happened in this house that was traumatic, I think,
Mhm.
before we moved in. I'm not saying anyone died or anything, but there were energies in this house
Yeah.
that weren't positive.
You know, let's take a look at these other ones.
The
The
ones
next one
towards the
was at,
later, yeah.
yeah, the ones that are 3414.
What's that?
Did you see that? So let's see at 3414. We're at 3404. Let's see.
Roblox, right? Roblox for days. Oh, here and good
There's a
excuses for
screen right here.
days. They
Watch.
just figured out how to
Right
just
there.
keep the.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
see that?
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think that one was? Do you think that's a ghost? You think that's a bug?
Go back. Let's see it again. Let's look at it again. Good excuses for days. They just figured out how to just keep.
Right there.
Ooh, I don't
I don't
know.
know, man. Yeah.
Well,
And it
well,
just
it'd be
caught.
kind of weird, like the way that it was traveling, and then you would figure they
It was
would be
like
like
going.
bouncing around over here if it was a bug, right?
It was like going up this way. It
Yeah, let's watch that one more time. Watch.
was like it made like a path for days. Oh, here and good excuses for days. They just figured out how.
And it almost looks like it travels inside the TV, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't leave, like it doesn't go up, like you don't see it go over here.
No, a lot of them do that. There's like something about the TV that maybe because it's a reflective surface is helping the camera catch those movements,
Yeah.
right?
So let's
That's
go
what's
take
it.
a look at 3535.
Air conditioning in this room.
Right
There's no
there.
heat.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, look at
hey,
your face,
look.
Gabe.
Hey, but look, as good as that is, I like my reaction the
Yeah,
best.
reaction's perfect
There's
for it.
no air conditioning in this room. There's no heat.
Here's
Oh!
another one.
What? No, no, dude. What?
Oh,
What did you just see?
It was right there.
it was in the fucking
The
I
TV.
couldn't talk.
The fuck you were pointing you were pointing to
I
the
couldn't
TV.
talk.
No, this one, that one.
Yeah. It was
Oh
right there in that
shit!
space.
Hey, McVice is like, nope, still didn't see it.
Yeah, I know, McVice. Well, that's the problem with doing this on your phone, McVice, is it's hard to see fine detail.
Yeah. Here, watch. Let's look at it again.
That
And that one was bright.
and water coming into this room. So there's no air conditioning in this room.
Right
There's
there.
no heat.
Right
Oh, see, and that's what's strange. It's like it's like using the TVs to
Yeah.
manifest.
right? So I don't leave
Yeah.
these vents. I actually put stuff over them so that because I don't want moisture laden water coming into this room. So there's no air conditioning in this room.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right there. So what is that? Like what is causing that to
I
have a
don't
light?
know. I don't know.
You know, like that is
And there's
strange.
something about the TVs. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's like maybe the TV because it's
Electricity?
black. No, because it's black. Because you're seeing the reflection. Yeah, it's like a black matte background, so there's a reflection. So maybe there's something about the light, the way it has that black as a background. Maybe if the whole background was black, like I mean that's impossible, but maybe we would see more of these movements.
Well, okay, how about this? Since we saw that thing at 16 minutes and it looked like it floated down, right?
Yeah,
What if this energy is flying around the room and it's getting close to the black to be seen, right? But we can't
yeah,
see it in certain instances because
Yeah.
think about it. We only saw it one time where it went up with our own eyes, right?
yep.
Was there another time that it does that we can see it?
Yeah, there was one when it goes up above my head and it goes on behind. We can see the black back here.
Yeah.
The black makes it easier to see.
Watch, let's see this last time at 37. Let's see.
About this too in the
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, this
looked
one.
like a
That
little
one is
light.
bad.
That last
God.
one looked like a little light that went across the black.
Yeah.
This one goes
Dude,
above my head.
I've got my ring cam. I could just set my ring cam up in here.
That is
but see, the
incredible.
problem with that one is I can't record on that. No, I'd have to get one of my I'd have to get one of well we've thought about this too.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, I saw that one.
So that one kind of looked like it was coming towards us, huh?
That one was pretty strong.
Let's scoot it back.
See it
Let's
again? Yeah, let's see it
One
again.
of my I'd have to get one of well we've thought about this too.
Right there. Do you see it, McVice?
Yeah.
So like it comes up. I don't know. I don't know. It's just was a very strange night, right? So I was like, I don't know. For me personally, I think that the 16 minute mark is the one for us that's like that's some paranormal stuff right there, right?
It feels weird.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel normal. I feel like if that stuff was happening consistently, we could then say that it's you know there's some environmental element that we can blame.
Mhm.
I don't know. I guess some of the interesting things we could do is I could actually get some of my mother-in-law's stuff and like set it out here on the
Yeah, see if it moves.
or even not move. Just see if it next time we do our podcast we could or even I don't know if I could find it now. I don't know where it would be. I sort of got some stuff I need to do, but next time give me some time. I think it would be kind of fascinating to get some of my mother-in-law's stuff and
Okay.
and set it here in front of me.
All right.
Like
Let's
like
try it.
actively take some of her stuff. And what we'll do is pick a topic. Pick a topic that we'll do, right? But then we'll just keep her stuff here and we'll, just that like as a test, right? We won't even be calling it but we're just gonna have her stuff actively in front of me and we'll say something at the beginning like, Barb, if this is you, show up, blah blah blah, and then we'll just go along with our normal show and we'll just pay attention.
All right. Well,
That
let's
might
do
be
it.
kind of interesting. Yeah, I got some stuff I've got to get done before for next week.
All right, no problem. We'll catch y'all on the flip side.
But this was cool.
Peace.
Yeah, and I mean I'm not noticing any of that now. Check out this man meat right here.
Oh, no, not the
Man meat.